Hey, my name is Andy, and welcome to the Married to a Medium channel. This is my host, wife, and medium, Singy.
Hi.
All right, so this is going to be the first official episode. As you can see, we're going to occasionally have some special guests as well. So behind me, I've got Rocket over there. Rocket, you want to say hi? Yep. So don't mind them. But essentially, what we're going to be really talking about is our life together, what it's like to live with the medium. I myself have always been, I'd say, a skeptic, a non-believer of the whole spiritual world. You know, ever since we got together, I have been more open-minded, and I've been learning a lot. So yeah, anything you want to say?
I feel like I've always believed in the spirit world ever since I was younger, and I was a bit afraid of it. And throughout the years, I've learned more and become more open-minded.
Yeah, so we're going to get into a lot of the details shortly or in future videos. So that's something you can look forward to. But really, I just wanted to kind of start off with what your belief or what your idea of a medium is.
What I believe a medium is someone who can connect to the spirit realm, and so someone who can connect spirit to the physical realm, like a connection.
Okay, so it's not always necessarily like just, seeing ghosts around, right?
No,
Yeah.
I don't really see them with my physical eyes, but I feel like it's more like a messenger, like someone who passes on messages
Okay.
between two worlds, like someone in between.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I guess a lot of the sense, like when we talk about mediumship, right? A lot of like like movies and TV series, it's always about seeing ghosts, but I guess that's not necessarily the case, right? It's just how would you get your messages? Like, what would you hear or what would you see?
So sometimes I hear, and then sometimes I see with my third eye, it's kind of like your imagination, but then it's not really. It's like you get symbols and images and like a feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because that's another thing I want to discuss about actually. How would you distinguish between, let's say, what you think is an imagination or, let's say, an actual message that's coming through?
So over time with practice, I think you can slowly distinguish between imagination and spirit. Most of the time it is spirit, like your guides and angels talking to you, but you just have to learn to trust it, and then it gets easier.
Okay. So yeah, so it's just really just trusting your own instincts, right? Like just
Trusting.
knowing yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, do you want to bring it all the way back to the beginning then? You want to talk about your very first experience with, let's say, engaging with the spirit or just seeing something out of the ordinary. For example, a lot of times you hear about kids having imaginary friends, right? Did you have an imaginary friend, or was that considered, spiritual? What's your take on it?
So this one time when I used to have a squishy business, a customer reached out to me and she said she's a medium and she had someone named Daniel. So I realized it was my cousin, and his wife passed away recently. And she said that she was with me, and I freaked out that it just came out of nowhere and I didn't expect it, and I was like really scared. So that would probably be my very first encounter with a medium in person. And it was like just very unexpected.
Yeah, I actually remember that situation when when that lady was talking to you about it, because back then I thought, she must have checked your social media and found out about your cousin or something, and there had to be information out
like
there.
Everyone thought too.
Yeah,
Family members.
Yeah, because it's so bizarre. But then some of the things that she was telling you, there's no way public information.
There was stuff that even I didn't know, like the funeral arrangements and what flowers were there. Like she knew details.
Quite detailed, yeah. It was quite specific, yeah. That definitely kind of like, I think that's where I kind of started to be more open-minded as well, because I'm like, there's certain things there's no way you know in that much detail, right? And she was like pretty much pinpointing everything. So, I'm really glad it was pretty.
And she had nothing to engage.
Yeah,
It's just
it was just a random discussion, right? Like you guys were like business partners, or like it was like a working. Oh, she was a complete customer.
Yeah,
she was a
customer.
Yeah, so she was a customer. She reached out to you, and she was telling you about all that. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So, that's what made you more interested into.
I was always interested in it, but I didn't know much about it. Because growing up, I will watch John Edwards and all that.
Yeah,
the other medium.
Yeah, and he's pretty big in the industry, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Go.
What was your first paranormal experience?
Okay. So my first paranormal experience,
or something that happened that was out of the ordinary, and you just brushed it off.
I feel like it's happened quite a bit. I know, like we've talked about this quite a bit, and I get deja vu quite a lot. That's probably something that we can definitely discuss in the future. But yeah, there's a lot of deja vus. As a kid, we used to do dumb things, and we'll go to like houses that are like abandoned and they're considered haunted. I don't know if they were or not. But when you're in that kind of environment as a whole bunch of kids, you hear the slightest sound and everyone would freak out, right? And be like, oh my God, it's a ghost, and everyone would be running.
Yeah.
I don't know if that really, counts as paranormal.
Did anything happen in the house?
I mean, like I said, there's all of the smallest sound, or like someone might have kicked something or bumped into each other, and then
that's paranoia.
Yeah, it's more that, it's more like everyone's already in that stress state. So as soon as you hear something, or as soon as someone starts running, all the kids will start running, right? So we did a lot of that. I mean, I did get one time sleep paralysis.
Really? Where? Like someone's house or your house?
Yeah, I think it might have been at my cousin's house, right? And yeah, so that was a bit of a weird experience. I mean, like now, like after it's happened, the general thing you do is, you research and find out, okay, why did it happen to me, right? Because I know there's a lot of stories where it's like sleep paralysis is like a ghost that's on top of you, right?
Yeah.
And you can't move because that ghost has kind of got a hold of your body. But then also the scientific side of things is more like your mind's awake, but your body's tired.
Yeah. Did you see anything?
I didn't see anything, but it was just more like your eyes are open, like everything seems normal.
Yeah.
It's just you can't move your body.
Oh,
so you're looking around, right? You see, just everything that's like
normally
what it's
people
supposed
see
something. So that would freak me out. Yeah. No, nothing like that crazy.
I never had that.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing then. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah. Okay, so on that note, if you've ever experienced anything paranormal as well, or you had sleep paralysis, do let us know in the comments. We always like to read what other people experience. In the future, we're definitely going to be going into more depth about her medium side of things, what she sees and, what exactly happens. But we just want to keep this nice and short, just a little introduction about ourselves.
There's a lot more that I want to share, like a lot of experiences with angels and like fairies and other things that I would love to talk about. So
something to look forward to for future videos. Yeah. It's not just going to be about mediumship as well. We are going to explore other topics. Yep. And we really look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. So if you haven't already, make sure that you do subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any future videos, and would appreciate it if you would give us a like as well, as it really helps out with the video.
Thanks for watching. That's all for today.